Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are continuing our course with King's Indian Attack, and today we are doing part number 5, and today we're gonna show you how to deal with the Dutch defense. Just a quick reminder what we did in the last 4 parts. The first part we did after knight f3, our move. We saw black playing d5, knight f6 and bishop f5. In part 2 we saw black playing d5, c5, knight c6 and e5, and in part 3 we saw black playing knight f6, and after g3 bishop g2 and castle. Black does the same thing, g6 bishop g2 and castle, and we call it the mirror variation. Black does the same move as white. And in part 4 we saw black after g3 from white go b6. We're using the Queen's Indian defense against us. And today in chapter number 5 or part 5 we're gonna deal with the Dutch defense. This tactical opening is very important to understand how to deal with it. The good thing about playing King's Indian Attack against Dutch defense is the Dutch defense won't be like a tactical opening anymore. We will take away from black all his attacking options, and we will force him to go to end games and playing slowly, and that's not really what the Dutch players like. So we're gonna play against their will. You know, they are looking for attack, for tactics. We're gonna tell them there's no attack, there's no tactics whatsoever. So after f5 we're gonna do g3, knight f6, bishop g2, the same moves we used all the time. Now e6 by black, castle, bishop e7, and this is the classical variation of Dutch. The knight gonna go to f6, the bishop will go to e7. This is the normal development for black. We play d3, same moves. I'm not changing anything here. Castle by black and knight bd2, same moves. Those guys over here, the knight, the bishop, the king, same thing. We play the same thing all the time. d6 by black, and now white goes for e4. Fe takes e4, d takes e4, and white is ready to go for e5 if you allow him, so black has to stop that with e5. Now there is a very important move I want you to remember in order to deal with the Dutch defense is c3. You're gonna play this move in all Dutch defense variations. Whatever black choose against you, you need this guy to be here. We need him to control the square file. You need him to help you push the pawn to b4. This is very important concept. Don't forget the pawn going to c3. Never ever. Alright, queen e8 by black. Black is ready to go to h4 with his queen. To stop him, we're gonna h4. We are ready to go to f5. Black goes knight c6. Knight c4 by white. This pawn on e4 is protected by the bishop against the knight attack, so we don't care about him. But here's the question. If black has to do something, like he can't just keep watching you. You are ready to go to e3 now with a knight and jump next to f5 and do like a lot of work here for white. And black can't just do nothing. So queen h5 is most likely the best move for black here. We don't care about him, we just exchange the queens. By exchanging the queens, we have no tactics to worry about. We have an end game to worry about. And King's Indian Attack players, they usually like end games. Knight f5, bishop d8. Now black is ready to go for b5, so white simply stop him. Knight f6, knight fe3. Now the knight on f5 doesn't do anything. So back. And also we need to remember something very important. If white plays something, let's say like b3 for example, black has this head, like this move, and when you take, he can just take your knight. So, and he's a pawn up, you know what I mean? So please don't fall in this. This is just very important. So what white gonna do? Knight fe3. No tactics against the knight on f5. Bishop e6, b4, and in this position, as you can see, we have an end game. While white is better, he has an easy game. He can push b5 in the right moment he wanted. he can jump to d5 in the moment he wanted. But his plan has to be organized. So if you want to go with the knight to d5, that's good. So make sure you put your bishop on e3 to replace the knight. Or if you want to go b5, you need to go with the bishop to a3. So you do some pressure on that diagonal. Just need to understand what are you doing. Okay, here's the question. And that's a very important one. After bishop g2, what if black didn't go, if black didn't play e6? What if he decided to go with Lingard variation, like playing g6? And this is a very famous variation. Castle, bishop g7, d3. We do the same moves. I don't care, and hope you don't either. Castle by and here we have a nice trick that we can use. We don't need actually knight to go to bd2 to help us push e4. We're gonna play e4 right away. We're gonna use little tactics here. So if black can grab the pawn like this, he's using his knight by forking the knight and the king. So black has to go for d6, and we go with c3. And remember, I need this from you. c3, I want it. You're gonna play it. Like, don't miss it, okay? Knight c6, knight bd2, e5. And remember, very important tool, when you see those 3 pawns like this, you're gonna exchange on f5 right now. Because if you don't, a black will push f4 here. He will do this to you. This is very important. And next, maybe h6, g5, queen e8, queen h5, maybe bishop g4. Very dangerous. Please don't fall in this. Once you see those 3 pawns beside each other, boom, that's it. Don't even think about it. Alright, so after gf5, b4, and look at this guy. See, the one on c3 but taking the one on b4. Very important concept to understand. a6, rook e1, king h8, bishop b2, bishop e6, queen c2, rook e8, a3, bishop f7, c4, and white is just better here. Like, white doing a good job here. He is in control of the bishop, and that's diagonal. When the knight moves somewhere, let's say here for example, the other bishop is free to go. Black doesn't have that. He has less space. So white is just better and an easy game to play. I'm not saying he's winning, I'm saying he's better. So if I want to play, I would love to have white pieces here. Okay, last thing to show after e5, ef5. What if black went for bishop f5 instead of gf5? And asking white, okay, I need to take the pawn on d3. Well, simple life. Move the knight. So the queen will protect the pawn right away. King h8 by black. Black players love to play this move all the time because they want the bishop to go back here and there. Sorry. Here and there in the right time. So, knight e3, bishop e6, knight g5, bishop g8, b4, a6, a4, h6, knight e4, take and take. And look at the position over here. White is much better. And remember this guy on c3 I told you about to protect the pawn on b4. Now white has a very nice space on the queen side. If black doesn't have that, white has a good control on the score on d5. If black doesn't have that because he cannot jump to d4. Because this guy over here, he will take it. Also, white has some attacking options like queen g4, maybe attacking the pawn on g6. Also, he got knight g4 and attacking the pawn on h6 with the help of the bishop. Like, there's too many things white has, but the black doesn't have that. So, white is just in a very good shape here, really, really good shape. Like, I would love to have white pieces in this position. It will be amazing. Okay, hope you guys understand this, the whole concept about Dutch defense. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And there's one last part left. We're gonna show some unusual setups for black against white system. Less important ones because it's not that like we don't see them much in common, but it's we need to know them. So like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Have a good time.